Hey everybody, this is Forrest. I wanted to talk briefly about Star Wars Talks. I've been mentioning it a lot in my videos. I guess you can say this is officially the first episode of it. I don't really have any questions, so the way we're going to put it together is like this. I want you guys to give me your questions. Either leave it in the comment section of this particular video, or you can go to my channel and leave it there as well. But give me those questions, that way I can answer it. I know that there's pretty much a lot of different things out on YouTube that are very similar to what I'm doing, but I haven't really seen anything that pertains to Star Wars and Star Wars collecting and Star Wars vintage collecting, which is really important. So yeah, you know, I want to kind of cover this because I think that for the most part nobody's really doing this. And I do know, even though there's not really a lot of collectors out there, but there are some. And I'm very, very, very happy. I've been given some questions recently, and I think I answered them properly. They were sent to me, and so, you know, chances are you guys are probably watching this, so I don't want to go over those same questions, but I do want to answer a question. I just don't want to say, okay, Star Wars Talks is beginning and leave it at that. I definitely want to go over one question, and I think that this is a pretty important one. This is, you know, the general consensus among most collectors is that this is kind of a problem. I went out to dinner recently with my close friend who's also a collector, and he was talking about this. The question is, you know, why is eBay so different price range wise to the publications? And when I talk about publications, I'm talking about magazines, books, pretty much just about anything that cites prices on vintage collectibles. There's also a lot of websites, probably thousands and thousands of websites out there that also do the same thing, but you know, their pricing is pretty much based off of these publications. So there's not really a big difference. So I kind of classify all that stuff together in the publications area. So you have that, and then on this side you have eBay. And so the question is, why is eBay so different? In majority of the cases, eBay tends to be a lot less than the publications. And you know, to be honest with you, there's really no actual answer. My answer is kind of based off of my own experience, being a collector, and you know, at some points, you know, within the last couple years, I've tried to get rid of some stuff that I had an overabundance of in my collection. So I noticed that, yeah, eBay sells for a lot less than what these guys are saying this stuff is worth. And you know, the bottom line is this: eBay is based off of the market. And when we talk about the market, we're talking about us. Me as a collector, you as a collector. We set the market, and the market it goes off of the concept of what we're willing to pay for the collectible. You know, that's what matters. You know, I can give you hypotheticals all day long. I can say, okay, you know, this is worth this is worth that. You know, this right here, I can say it's worth $100. But the question is, are you willing to give me $100 for this? And chances are no, you're not. So, you know, the bottom line is, it's what a person's willing to pay for a collectible, and that's really what matters. The beauty of eBay, and I believe eBay is very accurate, is because you're able to see what people are bidding on particular items. When a person bids on something, this is what they're willing to pay. This is what they're willing to give you for the item. So, yeah, that's really, really important. And I think that that's probably a lot more accurate than any type of publication, anything out there saying, okay, you know, this is what this is worth. No. You know, eBay is definitely very, very close and accurate to what you're going to get for your item. And regardless whether we're selling our stuff or not, you know, as humans, we want to know what our stuff is worth. You know, it's just very typical. So, I mean, that's cool. You know, that's perfect. So please, give me your questions. I really want to put these videos together, maybe one every week. We're going to play it by ear. Right now there's not really a lot of people subscribing, so you know, I'm probably going to have maybe one every week and a half to 2 weeks, one of these Star Wars talks. But if it starts picking up and becomes popular, then yeah, definitely we'll try to do it weekly and maybe even sooner than that. But I do appreciate the people who have been sending me the questions. It's been a lot of fun, and you know, that's really cool. You know, the whole thing is to have a good time, and I'm definitely having a good time. I'm very tired. I've been working a lot lately, you know, because I work, you know, with my profession, and then I've been doing this sort of on the side as a hobby, and then not to mention my other job, which is my Star Wars collectibles. So yeah, it keeps me busy, but I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are having a good time as well, and I appreciate it. I really do. All right, you guys take care, and peace. I'll see you later.